In a raw and unfiltered moment that has sent shockwaves through the sister-wives community, Janelle Brown has broken her silence, unleashing a powerful tirade against her ex-husband Kody Brown and his current wife, Robyn Brown. This explosive outburst marks a significant turning point in the ongoing saga of the Brown family, revealing deep-seated frustrations and unresolved tensions that have been simmering beneath the surface for years. The breaking point. The catalyst for Janelle's outburst was a culmination of years of emotional neglect, financial disputes, and what she perceives as manipulative behavior by Kody and Robyn. In a candid conversation with her daughter Maddie, Janelle recounted how Kody and Robyn utilized her financial contributions to purchase Robyn's house, but deliberately excluded her name from the deed. "So she and I are both like this represents basically the only asset we would be taking from the marriage," Janelle confided, her voice tinged with betrayal. Adding fuel to the fire, Janelle revealed that Kody had been less than forthcoming about the property's financial obligations. Kody claims he's broke, but continues to splurge on luxuries like artwork and fancy landscaping, she noted, highlighting the disparity between his financial claims and spending habits. Parenting disputes? Beyond financial grievances, Janelle has long harbored concerns about Kody and Robyn's parenting approach, particularly regarding their youngest daughter, Ariella. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, Janelle expressed her belief that Kody and Robyn's handling of Ariella's emotional needs was detrimental. "I always felt like Kody and Robyn mismanaged the situation with their children," she stated, referencing how Kody struggled to be away from Ariella for more than a few days due to her emotional distress. Janelle contrasted this with her own children's experiences, asserting that they had always understood their father's divided attention and had grown into well-adjusted adults. "My kids from the very beginning knew that their dad was not going to always be there," she remarked, emphasizing the importance of resilience and adaptability in blended family dynamics. The emotional fallout, the emotional toll of these unresolved issues has been profound. Janelle's frustration reached a boiling point during a confrontation with Kody, where she accused him of pushing her out of their relationship by forcing her to choose between him and her children. In a heated exchange, Janelle told Kody to "shut your ******ing mouth and let me talk for a minute," a moment that underscored the depth of her anger and disillusionment. Following this altercation, Kody left Janelle's home, slamming the door behind him. Alone and visibly shaken, Janelle turned to the camera crew, instructing them to shut it off, signaling the end of the conversation and the beginning of her public reckoning with the family dynamics that have long been a source of pain. A family in crisis. Janelle's outburst has cast a spotlight on the fractured state of the Brown family. With Kody's legal marriage to Robyn and the dissolution of his spiritual unions with Mary, Christine, and Janelle, the family structure has been irrevocably altered. The ongoing disputes over property, finances, and parenting have further strained relationships, leaving many to wonder if reconciliation is possible. In the aftermath of Janelle's revelations, both Kody and Robyn have remained largely silent, offering few public comments on the matter. However, the ripple effects of Janelle's words are undeniable, prompting fans and critics alike to question the future of the Brown family and the authenticity of the relationships portrayed on Sister Wives. Looking ahead, as the Brown family saga continues to unfold, Janelle's candid outburst serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities and challenges inherent in plural family dynamics. Her willingness to speak out has not only shed light on the personal struggles she has faced, but has also ignited a broader conversation about the realities of polyamorous relationships and the importance of mutual respect, transparency, and emotional well-being. Whether this marks the beginning of a new chapter for Janelle or the final act in a long-running family drama remains to be seen. However, one thing is certain: Janelle Brown is no longer willing to remain silent, and her voice is one that will not be easily ignored. Latest updates. Financial disputes. Janelle has threatened legal action against Kody and Robyn over the disputed property transactions, citing concerns over financial mismanagement and lack of transparency. Parenting concerns. Janelle continues to voice her concerns about the parenting approaches employed by Kody and Robyn, particularly regarding their youngest daughter, Ariella. Family dynamics. The Brown family's internal conflicts have become a central focus of the latest season of Sister Wives, with viewers witnessing firsthand the emotional toll of their fractured relationships. As the drama unfolds, fans and followers of the Brown family are left grappling with the complexities of love, loyalty, and the pursuit of personal happiness within the confines of a plural marriage. Janelle's bold stand has undoubtedly shifted the narrative, leaving many to wonder what the future holds for the once unified family. The breaking chains, Janelle's turning point. For over 2 decades, Janelle Brown played the role of the quiet, composed wife. While Christine and Miri often made headlines for their emotional flare-ups or disagreements with Kody, Janelle remained calm, a stabilizing force. But under that calm exterior was a woman slowly unraveling. "I stayed for the family. I stayed for the kids. But at some point, you realize no one is staying for you," Janelle confessed in a heart-wrenching solo interview filmed shortly after the fight with Kody. The snap wasn't sudden, it was years in the making. For Janelle, it began with the feeling that Robyn had slowly taken over not only Kody's affection, but the family dynamic itself. "I wasn't blind," she said. "I saw how everything became about Robyn and her kids, and at first, I tried to understand. But when every family decision, everyone, was filtered through Robyn, I realized I was no longer a wife. I was an afterthought." Robyn, the catalyst or the culprit. While Kody has always been a polarizing figure, much of Janelle's frustration stems from her belief that Robyn has manipulated the family from the inside out. Janelle revealed that Robyn often played the role of the martyr, crying during family meetings, positioning herself as misunderstood, and drawing Kody deeper into her orbit. Every time Robyn cried, Kody folded, and we all had to live with the consequences. One particularly painful memory stood out. Janelle's youngest son, Gabriel, had been trying to reconnect with Kody during the height of the COVID divide. But Robyn made it seem like any attempt to visit was a threat. "Suddenly, my kids were dangerous just because they wanted to see their father." It was in that moment, she recalled, that she knew the emotional gap was permanent. Kody's downfall, a father divided. Janelle's wrath wasn't reserved for Robyn alone. Her years with Kody left her feeling unsupported and emotionally neglected. "We weren't romantic. We weren't intimate. But we were supposed to be a team, and even that crumbled." Kody's obsession with control became suffocating. He would hold financial decisions over her head, while spending freely on Robyn's home and children. "He accused me of being irresponsible," Janelle said, her voice shaking. "But he was the one spending thousands landscaping Robyn's backyard while my kids and I were renting." She even suggested that Kody manipulated property titles to keep the most valuable asset, the Coyote Pass land, under his and Robyn's control. "It was never a partnership," she said. "It was a power play." Legal lines. Will Janelle fight back? Viewers and insiders alike are now wondering, will Janelle take legal action? So far, Janelle has hinted that if Kody doesn't address her financial stake in the property and shared assets, she's prepared to go all the way. Christine has reportedly offered to help Janelle find legal representation, and Mary, despite their complicated past, has privately shown support. "They robbed her, plain and simple," Christine said in a leaked conversation during a production break. "And if she doesn't fight for herself, no one else will." Janelle's new chapter, healing and hope. Despite the emotional wreckage, Janelle's story is beginning to evolve into one of self-liberation. She's spending more time with her adult children, traveling to see Maddie in North Carolina, hiking with Gabe and Garrison, and exploring a life outside the sister wives spotlight. She's also rediscovered her love for gardening and holistic living, sharing snippets of her new life on social media. "I finally feel free," she wrote in a recent Instagram post featuring a sunrise photo from her new home. "It's not perfect, but it's mine." Public response: fans rally behind Janelle. Social media erupted following the episode featuring Janelle's outburst. The hashtag Team Janelle began trending within hours. Viewers praised her courage, authenticity, and composure under pressure. "She's the real MVP of Sister Wives," one fan tweeted. "For years, she carried the family, and now she's carrying herself into peace." Others criticized Kody and Robyn for their lack of accountability. "They've weaponized victimhood," one longtime viewer posted. And Janelle finally called it what it is: manipulation. The future of Sister Wives, a story rewritten? Producers are reportedly restructuring the next season of Sister Wives to focus more on Janelle's and Christine's post-Kody journeys. The new angle promises to show how these women are not just surviving, but thriving. There's even speculation that Janelle and Christine may launch a joint project, a wellness brand or podcast focused on family healing and female empowerment. "We've both lived it," Christine teased in a recent live Q&A, "and now we want to help others find their voice too." Final words: "I'm not angry anymore, just done." In a quiet, reflective moment near the end of the special episode, Janelle summed up her journey in one simple line: "I'm not angry anymore, I'm just done." And perhaps in that moment, Janelle wasn't snapping anymore. She was rising. The ripple effect: a family shaken. Janelle's declaration, "I've had enough of Kody and Robyn," wasn't just a personal boundary. It was a thunderclap that shattered any illusion of unity left in the Brown family. Christine, having already left Kody, expressed support for Janelle in private and public. "She's finally doing what I wish I had done years earlier," Christine confided in a behind-the-scenes clip. "When you see your sister wife living in emotional poverty, it breaks you. But now she's reclaiming her life." Mary, on the other hand, has stayed relatively quiet, but sources close to production say she feels caught between loyalty and reality. With Mary having already felt emotionally discarded by Kody years ago, insiders believe she may soon follow Janelle's path, completely cutting ties with both Kody and Robyn. Robyn's reaction: tears or tactics? Robyn, known for her emotional appeals, reportedly broke down during filming. She's portraying herself as the one holding the family together, a production assistant revealed, but behind the scenes, she's deeply panicked that everything is slipping away. In a now-viral interview clip, Robyn sobbed as she said, "This was never supposed to happen. We were supposed to grow old together, all of us. I didn't come into this family to destroy it." But critics and fans alike question the sincerity of her tears. "She weaponizes vulnerability," one Sister Wives viewer commented online. "Every time there's accountability, she hides behind crying." Meanwhile, Janelle and Christine are out here building real lives. Inside Janelle's mind, emotional survival. Janelle's strength didn't come overnight. According to people close to her, she has spent the last year in deep reflection, therapy, journaling, reconnecting with old friends, and even considering writing a book. She realized she was living in a relationship where she had no voice, a friend shared. Kody would say family unity, but that only meant obedience to his and Robyn's rulebook. The emotional damage took its toll. Janelle once admitted to producers that she no longer recognized herself in the mirror. "I was fading. I became invisible in my own life." You start asking yourself, is this what love looks like? Is this what I deserve? And when the answer was no, I knew I had to go. Children caught in the crossfire. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part of the fallout is the children, particularly those of Janelle and Kody. Gabe and Garrison, both of whom already had strained relationships with Kody during COVID, have now essentially gone no contact with their father. They feel abandoned, Janelle admitted, not just by Kody, but by the family structure we promised them. Meanwhile, Maddie has been Janelle's rock. Living out of state with her own young family, she's welcomed her mother into her home and offered support and healing. "She's not just my daughter now," Janelle said. "She's my sister, my friend, my safe place." Janelle's rebirth, a life without limits, now in her early 50s, Janelle says she's rediscovering herself outside the identity of a wife in a plural marriage. She's launched a fitness and wellness brand, quietly investing in land of her own. This time, she smiles, "It's mine. No one's name is on it but mine." She's also been spotted attending women's retreats and book clubs, and has even begun dating. While she hasn't confirmed anything publicly, those close to her say she's exploring what it means to be romantically valued, not managed. "She doesn't want a prince," Christine joked. "She wants peace, and maybe a really good bottle of wine." Sister wives, rebranded or retired. With the original family structure now in ruins, producers at TLC are said to be scrambling. The show's ratings remain high due to the drama, but executives are reportedly discussing a rebrand. Working titles floated: Sister Wives, Rebuild, Brown Women Rising, Unfiltered, Life After Kody. Janelle and Christine are rumored to be in talks for a spin-off centered on life after plural marriage. Fans want more than drama now. They want growth, healing, and inspiration. Kody's isolation, a man without a tribe. As for Kody, he's never been more alone. Once the confident, even arrogant, patriarch of a sprawling family, he now sits in a house with only one wife, Robyn, and only a handful of children still in close contact. Sources say he's angry, bitter, and blaming others for the family's collapse. He keeps saying, "They've turned everyone against me," one crew member leaked. But the truth is, Kody built this house of cards, and it finally fell. The legacy of a snap. Janelle snapping wasn't a moment of rage. It was the culmination of years of quiet suffering. Her words, "I've had enough of Kody and Robyn," have become a battle cry for thousands of women watching the show who see themselves in her. Women who've stayed too long, who've bent too far, who've lost themselves in trying to keep the peace. "I didn't snap," Janelle clarified recently in an interview. "I woke up, and I'm not going back to sleep."